Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready to dive into something truly extraordinary today. Imagine a melody so ancient, so powerful, it's rumored to bridge the gap between worlds. What if a musical instrument could summon the unseen, whisper secrets from beyond the veil? I'm talking about a legend that has captivated me for ages, and today we're finally going to explore it together. For centuries, whispers have spoken of an ancient Koto, an instrument whose haunting notes aren't just music, but a direct line to the departed. Is it just folklore, or does a forgotten power truly lie within its strings? We're about to delve into the chilling history and ethereal connection between music, history, and the spirits that may still linger, waiting for their song. This isn't just a story, it's a journey into the unknown, a deep dive into the very fabric of belief and sound. I've always been fascinated by the unexplained, but this might be my most ambitious journey yet. I'm taking you deep into the heart of a legend, exploring an ancient Koto rumored to summon lost spirits with its melody. Will we uncover an incredible historical truth? Or will its chilling notes awaken something better left undisturbed? Let's find out together. Grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and let's unravel this mystery. But before we begin, if you love uncovering historical enigmas and exploring the boundaries of our understanding, hit that like button and subscribe to join our community of curious minds. Your support helps us bring these incredible stories to life. Now, let's set the stage. What exactly is a koto? For those unfamiliar, it's a traditional Japanese stringed instrument, often described as a zither. With its 13 strings stretched over movable bridges, it produces a sound that is both delicate and profound, capable of evoking a wide range of emotions. Historically, the koto has been central to Japanese court music, theatrical performances, and spiritual practices for over 1,000 years. Its presence in ancient rituals and its connection to storytelling have always hinted at a deeper significance, a power beyond mere entertainment. But our focus today isn't on just any koto. It's on a specific ancient koto shrouded in mystery and legend. The rumors surrounding this particular instrument are unlike anything I've ever encountered. It's said that its sound, when played under certain conditions, doesn't just produce music. It creates an echo chamber for the past, a resonant frequency that allows those who have passed on to communicate, or at least to make their presence known. Where do these legends originate? We have to look back to ancient Japan, a time when the veil between worlds was perceived as much thinner. Shintoism, Japan's indigenous religion, emphasizes the presence of kami, or spirits, in nature and in all things. Ancestor worship was, and still is, a deeply ingrained part of the culture. In this context, the idea of an instrument capable of interacting with spirits is not as far-fetched as it might seem to a modern Western mind. Early records, some dating back over 1,000 years, speak of specific koto pieces played during ceremonies to honor ancestors or to seek guidance from the departed. These weren't simply mournful melodies, they were considered invocations, sonic bridges. One of the earliest mentions comes from fragmented texts describing a ritual performed by a high priestess during a period of great unrest, where the koto's music was believed to calm restless spirits and bring peace to the land. While these accounts are often veiled in metaphor and poetic language, the underlying theme of the koto as a conduit is strikingly consistent. What makes this ancient koto so special? The legend points to its construction. It's said to be crafted from a rare, sacred wood, harvested from trees believed to be dwelling places for spirits, and strung with silk woven by hands that performed specific purifying rituals. Every element, from its lacquered body to its intricately carved bridges, was supposedly imbued with spiritual significance, designed not just for sound, but for resonance with the unseen. The craftsmanship itself was an act of devotion, a prayer made manifest in wood and string. The most compelling part of this legend isn't just the instrument's origin, but the stories of those who played it. Tales whisper of master musicians, some hermits, some court performers, who dedicated their lives to understanding and harnessing the Koto's power. It's said that they didn't just play notes, they communicated with intention, their fingers dancing across the strings not merely to produce melodies, but to weave spells of connection. One particularly intriguing account describes a musician named Lady Murasaki, not the author of The Tale of Genji, but a lesser-known court musician from the Heian period. She was renowned for her ethereal koto playing, and chroniclers of the time spoke of how her music could induce vivid dreams, sometimes allowing listeners to glimpse faces from the past. While this might sound like a simple artistic effect, some historians suggest these glimpses were more profound, hinting at an interaction with ancestral memories or even direct spiritual encounters. Of course, in today's rational world, many would dismiss this as superstition, beautiful folklore, nothing more. But consider the power of music itself. Music has an undeniable, almost mystical effect on us. It can evoke powerful emotions, transport us back in time, and even influence our physical state. We feel it in our bones, in our very souls. Is it so far-fetched to imagine that certain frequencies, certain compositions, particularly when combined with deep cultural and spiritual beliefs, could create a unique energetic signature that some perceive as a connection to the spiritual realm? The deep dive part of our title refers to the modern efforts to understand this legend. In recent years, a small group of researchers combining historical analysis, ethnomusicology, and even theoretical physics has begun to explore the scientific possibilities behind these ancient claims. They're not necessarily trying to prove the existence of ghosts, but rather to understand if there's a unique acoustic property, a specific resonance within ancient kotos that could create experiences interpreted as supernatural. One theory suggests that the specific frequencies and harmonics produced by ancient instruments, crafted with natural materials and traditional techniques, might interact with human brain waves or even ambient energy fields in ways we don't fully comprehend. Certain frequencies are known to induce altered states of consciousness, relaxation, or even vivid imagery. Could the lost souls simply be manifestations of our own minds, stimulated by extraordinary music? Or is there something more? Another line of inquiry focuses on the concept of cultural memory. When a society deeply believes in the spiritual power of an object or ritual, the collective consciousness surrounding it can be incredibly potent. The koto, having been used for centuries in rituals, might carry an energetic imprint, a deep cultural resonance that affects those who interact with it. It's like how certain places feel haunted, not necessarily by individual spirits, but by the weight of history and human experience that has accumulated there. So, how do we approach this today? My goal isn't to sensationalize or to definitively prove or disprove anything. Instead, it's to open our minds to the possibilities, to appreciate the profound connection our ancestors felt with the unseen world, and to understand how music played such a crucial role in that connection. It's about respecting the ancient wisdom embedded in these legends and exploring them with a blend of curiosity and critical thinking. Think about it. In a world often dominated by screens and noise, the idea of an ancient instrument, handcrafted with intention and imbued with centuries of belief, offering a conduit to something deeper, is incredibly compelling. It speaks to a human longing for connection, for understanding our place in the grand tapestry of existence, and for remembering those who came before us. As we continue this journey, I'm genuinely excited to see what we might uncover. Will we find scientific explanations for these echoes of the past, or will we simply find ourselves further enchanted by the mystery? Perhaps the true power of the ancient koto lies not in literal ghost summoning, but in its ability to inspire wonder, to provoke introspection, and to connect us to a rich cultural heritage that reminds us of the enduring human fascination with the beyond. It's about understanding the deep cultural significance, the artistic mastery, and the spiritual yearning that went into creating and playing such an instrument. It's a testament to how art, in its purest form, can transcend the mundane and touch upon the sublime. What are your thoughts on this incredible legend? Do you believe music can truly connect us to the spiritual realm, or is it a powerful trigger for our own imaginations? I'd love to hear your perspectives in the comments below. This exploration is just the beginning, and I promise to bring you more fascinating stories and deep dives into the unexplained. If you've enjoyed this journey into the echoes of the past, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend who loves a good mystery, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next adventure. Ring that notification bell too, so you're always in the loop. Thank you so much for joining me today. Your curiosity fuels these investigations, and I'm incredibly grateful for your support. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep an open mind. Stay curious, everyone.